Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Fab's in the house, and welcome back to the channel. And today I'm in the house with the Custom Knife Factory Chimera knife here with me for a review, and we're gonna analyze the look, the sound, and the feel of this bad boy. But first of all, don't forget to like this video, and second of all, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're enjoying this kind of stuff that I'm bringing to you guys. This is a pretty interesting knife. Let's check the size. First of all, this is not a small knife, 8.6" overall in length, equivalent to 22 centimeters, or the cutting edge of this bad boy is gonna be around 3.65 inches, which translates into 9.5 centimeters with a 5-inch long handle, which it's like the same as saying 12.5 centimeters. This is an interesting frame lock, titanium, designed by Danila Maracek. It's a custom knife factory. It's a beautiful knife, guys. There's a couple of things I would improve, made different, but yeah, everything else just checks out. This is an interesting one. Nice and clean look, I have to say. It's nicely designed. I mean, the shredded carbon fiber scale, it's pretty good. Nice and super flush. I love how flush this guy is with the screws going on over here. And then you have a titanium liner underneath, and you got a titanium frame lock on the lock side. You have this is not a flipper, of course, only you've got a couple thumb stud. You have a nice finger groove over here. It's gonna feel amazing in the hand. Nice chamfering going on the inside. You have extensive skeletonization going on the lock side only, because the liner here, there's nothing going on. The carbon fiber scale is just like that, so no internal skeletonization for that. It's basically like a 2D milled knife. There's not much 3D-ness to it, but it's pretty cool. It's nicely done. You've got like halfway backspacer. I believe this is zircon blasted with a hidden lanyard loop option going on over here. Safely recessed the tip. You're not going to be able to touch it, so it's absolutely safe. And the overall look when closed, it's pretty clean. It has kind of like a minimal approach to the knife, like minimal curves. There's not much milling, not much going on, so I like it. It has a clean look for sure. Pretty straightforward construction. You've got 2 screws to keep the scale back together. You have I think another 1 or 2 screws actually underneath, which are also acting as pivot to keep the scale set. So they are aligning the scale as you reassemble this knife. So you can also check my maintenance video if you want to know how to take care of this guy. It's pretty straightforward, but I love the fact that these screws are absolutely flush, not protruding, not sticking out. It's fantastic. Like, it's just a beautiful sensation. Pivot is not captive, so just keep that in mind, but I didn't have any issues in taking this guy apart. You have a stainless steel lock face insert screwed in from the outside, so it's very good. You have an external lock bar cutout relief, so right over here. I believe that's a ceramic detent ball. Very, very nice indeed. Like, the action is just fantastic. There's no detent ball ramp, but the hard step that you feel, it's not that bad. So also, you've got a zircon tie, tip-up carry only, pocket clip really short. This much is gonna stick out from your pocket. It's tip-up carry only, it's not reversible, it's just gonna stay there. And then you've got this pretty badass blade. You've got some very delicate jimping. It's not that effective. It's not shredding or anything. You've got a nice chamfer around the spine of the blade with M390 and the number that this is a limited edition. This is number 28. Right over here, and there you have this pretty cool decoration here. Very, very nice indeed. And then the swedge starts to showing off along with the swedge itself, with these belt grind lines which are intersecting the primary bevel here, and then it drops like up to this point, and you have pretty much 80% belly and straight edge up to the sharpening choil. Nice plunge grind. You have a flat grind over here. Nice mirror edge, I have to say. Really, really cool polished edge going on. There's no chamfering going on this side of the blade. This is mainly sharpening choil, not really like a finger choil, but it's there, and you have some nice chamfer going on around the tang on this side of the blade. Really, really cool. No billboarding whatsoever, except for this little thing here, because the logos are here for Custom Knife Factory and here for Mareczek in the back. Really, really cool indeed. Nice and clean. You have this finish over here, which is matching, kind of like the CKF Evo 2 Rotten design. It's kind of like the same thing. Backspacer is very, very cool. The sound this guy makes is this. You are in business. Boom. Clack. This is a beast. Fantastic. Beautiful sound. Even if you're slow, it's a beautiful clack and clink. Clack and clink. Really, really cool sound. Let's just quickly check the weight of this bad boy over here. There's not much skeletonization going on that side, a little bit going on the lock side, but this guy's gonna be 5.84 ounces, so not super light, but you know what is going on. This is a beast of a knife. Zero hot spots going on when you squeeze this handle. No sharp edges. Really, really easy to hold, and it just feels solid in the hand. There's one thing, like here, this reminds me kind of like of the Hobaks, where you don't have much relief for the thumb to disengage the lock bar. There's no jimping going on. It's a little bit on the tight side. It's symmetrical, so it doesn't ruin the look, but actually it's not that easy. I mean, it's not a big deal. You can still manage to disengage that, but I always prefer a little bit more room here, but that's just me. A little bit of jimping maybe if it's that narrow, but it's okay. It's fine. You can do it, but still that's an area that can get some improvement. You can also do a nice reverse grip, not much to choke up because there's not much of a finger choil there, but it feels great in the hand, I have to say. It feels absolutely solid. The backspacer is gorgeously effective in the giving rigidity to the overall structure. Feels great in the hand. A little bit on the slippery side, but the shredded carbon fiber, it's not that slippery, so still pretty good. Fit and finish also. It's pretty on, like spot on. I can only say that maybe this backspacer here, it feels a little bit indented, but it's kind of flush, but a little, like a minuscule amount underneath the level of the liners, but maybe it might be just me. But the scales are pretty well put together, zero gaps, no misalignments, everything checks out, guys. Of course, there's no rattling when shaken. It's pretty well put together. There is no blade play, no finger soreness, because these thumb studs are actually working pretty good, and you can just get this guy flying open with the thumb stud. You can do spidey flick action like so. So it's gonna be pretty solid and reliable in the deployment, because this guy is running on bearings. These are multi-row ceramic bearings, and there's also like a spare part pair in the pouch. To keep this action going and going on, because it's just a gorgeous action, guys. I mean, look at that, super smooth guillotine shot. Like, the blade is heavy. Let's actually quickly check the stock. 0.146 inches, and let's see over here, 0.0155, so pretty thin behind the edge. Nice job they've done in grinding this blade. It's very cool. There's no lock stick because of the stainless steel lock face insert. Over travel stop bar is built in, integrated in the design. You have a very fast deployment action because of these ball bearings, free fall action, guillotine action when you close it. I mean, it is the action, we cannot say anything about that. It's just a very, very cool one. Detent strength also nicely dialed in. It's just a cool knife, guys. I mean, a little bit of improvement over here. Probably the clip is a little bit simple. I mean, it's effective, nice clip ramp, nice tension, but I would have maybe designed it a little bit different, maybe giving it a maybe hidden hardware probably, and maybe another choice for material, but still looks pretty good. That's needs to be fixed, but everything else just checks out. I love the thumb stud, really, really cool looking blade and handle. Altogether is a nice package, guys, and for the price you can't really go wrong. So there you have it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to subscribe, and thanks for watching. Stay tuned.